I'm Alpha Trivette, and here's my 5-minute view of the world. I'm going to start the clock for you right now, and say thanks to you if you're listening at chilledradio.co.uk, or if you're watching at New Radio Alpha, that's at nrs.blogtronics, blogtronics.net/alpha, at kellyandalpha.com, or if you're checking me out on Facebook, thank you very much. That is appreciated. I'm going to get to how crazy this world is here in just a minute. We've just gone off the tracks. That'll be coming up in just a bit. Well, I'll tell you, I'll give you a preview. You want a little bit more grease in your pocket? There's about to be. We've just told China how sorry we really are. There is a famous director who wants Barack Obama to be a dictator. Really. And there's a famous politician who says, just quit your job. You want to be an artist? Go ahead. Tell you all about that in just a bit. But first, here's the brain stretcher question for the day. Child psychologists say if your toddler does this, even though you may not like it, it could mean good things for their future. Okay. We'll have that in about 4 minutes or so. But first, let's get to grease. Grease in your pocket. All right, we've spent, it's you and me, taxpayers, literally billions of dollars to help bail out Greece. And I told you their problem is they kowtowed to the labor unions, they gave away too much, they expanded their payroll. Anyway, they didn't have enough money to pay their bills. And because of it, and other European nations are doing the same thing, the euro, the currency of the European Union, is tanking. So we contribute billions of dollars, all told, $1 trillion, and Angela Merkel, president of Germany, says it's just a temporary fix, just a Band-Aid. Great. So now Greece is coming back and saying, you know, we might sue the United States for not giving us enough money. Wow. Really? It's like a bum coming to your door and asking for a sandwich. You give him 2. And then he says, can I have another one for the road? It's a temporary fix. So maybe we should go for a more permanent fix, like, I don't know, maybe restructuring your own economy within your country. Maybe. We told China the other day, we're sorry. We're sorry for that law in Arizona that the people of the state, an independent state in the United States, a sovereign state, passed. We're sorry because it violates human rights. Does it really? Has any human rights actually been violated because of this law, which merely restates the federal law? And why are we apologizing to China for human rights violations? China, remember Tiananmen Square? I mean, they routinely put people in re-education camps who don't follow the doctrine of China. They suppress the news. They censor it. They suppress the internet. They harass Christians. And oh, by the way, they've got this policy of 1 child per family that they strictly enforce. They've loosened up a little bit, but in the meantime, millions of little girls have been killed at birth because they don't need little girls. And why are we apologizing to who? Who, remember, the president of China, Hu Jintao? And here's just an aside. If Hu went to work for the World Trade Organization, he'd be who's who. All right. Message to who it may concern. Mr. President, the next time you suppress any protest on Tiananmen Square, next time you throw some protester or a dissident in one of your re-education camps, next time you put down any protests in any part of your huge country, we expect an apology from you too. And of course, then we'll say, oh, it's okay. Go on, you little dictator. Get out of here. And don't let it happen again, you knucklehead. Yeah, I guess that's right. Speaking of dictators, Woody Allen, the famous director, wants Barack Obama to be a dictator. He says if he were dictator for a little while, maybe a couple of years, then he wouldn't have to worry about all this opposing opinions and views. He could get a lot done because he's such a genius. Oh, you're a genius too there, Mr. Allen. I mean, I don't remember the last movie you did that was actually funny. And by the way, weren't you the guy that took naked pictures of your adopted daughter and then married her? And aren't you the guy that supports Roman Polanski, a guy who also likes to have funny things going on with little girls? Really, you want Barack Obama to be a dictator? Wow. Sort of makes Danny Glover and Sean Penn look like geniuses compared to you. And then, speaking of geniuses, Nancy Pelosi says, you don't like your job? Quit. Just quit your job. You want to be an artist? Go sit on the seascape somewhere and paint landscapes, because you don't have to worry about health care anymore. National health care means you can do whatever you want to do because some poor rich I say poor rich. Some rich schmuck is going to keep on working and paying that bill for you. So you just go right ahead and quit your job. Everybody, huh? Okay, Nancy, I'll quit my job. And by the way, I want you to make my house payments for me. I want you to give me that big screen HD TV. I want you to pay for my car. Oh, and by the way, put food on my table, too. And I want a vacation out of it also. By the way, I wouldn't mind if you quit your job. Huh? How about that? All right, here's the answer to your brain stretcher question. Child psychologists say it's actually a good thing if your toddler does this. The answer is lie. Really? Yeah, it means apparently that they have a good thought process and can think through things and plan ahead. Well, great. So, maybe they'll be a politician later in life. That's my 5-minute view of the world. I'm Alpha Trivette, and we'll see you next time.